Welcome back to the Travsessed podcast. We're your hosts, Kim and Aaron. We are healthcare travelers and the creators of Travsessed. And this is another quick tip. Tuesday, not really a tip, more of an inside information podcast that you do not want to miss because it is a value-packed resource for healthcare travelers that you are absolutely going to love because we do.
Flight crew, please prepare for departure.
Okay, another Traveler Tuesday. Like I said in the intro, it is not really a quick tip, but it kind of is more of an inside, hear it first on the podcast. So you all who listen to us every week, get first dibs.
Yeah, we've talked about it a little bit. Like I've kind of talked about it in our email. If you're on our email list, I've kind of mentioned that we've been working on this membership site behind the scenes, but this will be the first time we're really sharing about it because originally we weren't planning on even being able to release this until we got home from our trip from Patagonia in April, but Apple approved the app way before we thought. So we're actually going to be doing a I don't know, what would you call it? We're going to be doing a really big
soft launch.
When we get home from Patagonia, we're doing a big, fun masterclass, big launch of it. But before we leave, to everybody on our email list and to everybody who's been in Traveler School.
Or listening to this podcast.
But if you're listening to this podcast, then you need to get on our email list because that's where it's going, right? So if you're not on our email list yet, make sure to jump on that. We send out emails every week, just kind of keeping you in the loop with all the things, and that you can just join on our website. On Travsessed.com. So people on our email list and in Traveler School will be the first people to kind of get access to the membership site, get in there, explore it and
give us feedback.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the whole thing, right? The whole creation, we've said membership site, but it's basically, we've turned everything into an app. But what's cool about it is you still get a desktop version, an iPad version, or an app version. So we were looking at, 6 years ago, we released Traveler School, December of 2018. Wow, that's crazy.
That is
going
crazy.
On 6 years,
Holy
right?
Shit.
And so we were doing weekly trainings every single week in our Facebook group, and those trainings kept getting more and more extensive. And so Kim and I created an online course where everything you need to know for healthcare traveling from point A to point Z is on this course. You can watch on your own. You can come back to it. You can refer to it. And we keep improving it and adding things as we go throughout the 6 years. As we learn things, we put it in there. And so we've had this course, and it's been on a course platform. And with just the way of the world and wanting more of a community-based structure, we transferred it over to an app. We've been working hard on it, and there's a lot of cool features that I'm excited to talk to you guys about.
Aaron's been wanting to put the course onto an app actually for quite a while. And I was resistant to that because I was like, no, I like to be on a desk because I have a lot of courses. I'm a course person. So I enroll in a lot of courses for learning and just higher education. And I like to be on my computer with my courses. So I was like, no, I don't want to have a course on an app, whatever. And then somebody I follow and I have a lot of her courses, put hers on an app. And now I just kind of got used to going through the courses on the app. So that kind of was the first step. But the second step was the fact that it's not just an app. You can also use a desktop too. And I think for me, that was a really important part because there are certain things you want for an app. And then there's certain things that you do kind of just want your notebook and your computer, especially when you're learning. So I like that you can have both. That was important to me. You can choose both. So, but that the membership or the app is not just the course, that's
the cool thing.
Right.
So we have the course on there. So everybody that gets in for the monthly membership gets access to Traveler School. And that is a constant access. As long as you're enrolled in the app, you get access to Traveler School. So what's cool about this app as well is you could literally be driving on the road and you don't have to be logged into your phone. You can just hit play and it can just scroll through the lessons and you can listen as you drive. Just really every bit of information that you would ever need for healthcare traveling is in that course. And that is hosted on the app. But we didn't stop there because we've always, like I said, wanted a really cool community for healthcare travelers that they can learn, they can communicate, and we have cool features and cool things to teach and to entertain.
Yeah. So one of the things that is going to be a part of the membership, which I'm really excited about, is we're going to have monthly workshops. And this is something, if you've been listening or following us for a while yes, we teach all the logistics and the things that are important to start traveling, our course, all the live streams we've done, even this podcast, right? It's logistical things to give you the tools to step into traveling and to thrive. And that's something that's always been important to us because traveling changed our life in all the ways. And so we try to help new travelers get started, inspire them and support them and show them what's possible because this world that we get to live in is so cool and we want to help them navigate it. So we have the logistical piece, right? The course is there, but we always talk about the lifestyle of a traveler, and that is our true passion. That's the thing that Aaron and I love to talk about the most. That's why this podcast was actually created however many years ago. 4 years ago? 3 years? No, 3 years ago. Because we were like, we're always teaching logistics. We just want a place to share about the cool stuff about this lifestyle and the stories and the perks and all the different things. So we thought every month we'll have a workshop and it will be about something to do with the lifestyle that we live, and it will be fun and it will be taught. A lot of them will be taught by other travelers, other experts. So things like learning about miles and points and travel hacking, which is so cool because the other thing is, as travelers, we get to take a lot of time off to go travel the world and, have these like cool international adventures and stuff. So a lot of things to do with like travel hacking, international travel, how to plan a trip.
Well, on top of the travel hacking, it's like actually looking at it of being smart because of the fact that like we are driving across the country. We are going to different contracts. We are staying in hotels. We are, going to the grocery store a lot, and we're like buying gas on the road a lot and all those things. And there's so many cards out there that allow you to rack up points while you're doing all these things. Even like how many choice hotels have we stayed in, and now we have like elite points and like all those things that, the built card for rent like has huge travel points, and like learning about all of those things in depth so that you can become a master and capitalize on stuff that you're already doing to allow for more travel.
Yeah, which will be really fun. And then, financial planning and paying off debt and traveling in a van life, RV traveling with kids, like just a lot of really cool workshops that are about our life and about travel in general and just a lot of different stuff. So it's not going to be a workshop on like, here's the bill rate and how you get to make the most
money. That's in traveler school.
Exactly. So this gets to just be a monthly workshop that's taught by other travelers. That's going to be really fun and inspiring. Yeah, we'll be teaching some too, but it's going to be cool to have other travelers in the community involved because there's a lot of people that are living and experts in a lot of these different areas that we're not, right? Yeah. So it's fun to bring them in. And then also Aaron and I will do a monthly Q&A, and this will be focused on answering any questions of if people are going through the course and they have specific questions or just whatever. It will be just a place that we can all come. Again, this isn't on Facebook, this isn't on Instagram. Like, this is a safe place for this community to show up, ask their questions. Only the people in the app will be there.
Well, and I mean, just touching on that was another driver for me because I'm just kind of getting tired of the socials. They're a great spot. I don't know. There's something about a community, a feeling of belonging, a feeling of safety, a feeling of everybody in here is like my people, and like being able to all communicate and support each other and not having to deal with like algorithms and all the things, and nobody sees it and this and that, and like how busy like social media is. And like, I just think that we're getting out of a time like that when it comes down to this type of community. And so I'm really excited to bring our travel community into one safe spot so that we can all just communicate and support each other, have fun, and leading into, there is a chat on there. There's a place where we have kind of questions and open spaces for people to chat and ask questions and get to know each other. And
voice audio.
So if you have a question, you can direct voice audio Kim and I, and we can voice audio you back, which is a really cool feature. So you have the support that you need when you need it. And then, good.
And then what I'm really excited about is, well, I'll quickly just say this. One, everybody in the membership will also get discounts to all of our international trips. So, as you know, if you've been listening, we host international, and we're going to start doing U.S. trips at some point for healthcare workers. And so everybody in the membership is going to get a discount to our trips, which we've never done before. We've never offered discounts ever, but only the people in this membership will get access or discount to all of our trips, which I think is really, really fucking cool.
Yeah.
And worth it, honestly, just on its own.
No, totally.
Because our trips are amazing. And so I think that's really cool.
Well, they're amazing and they sell out very quickly. And
yes.
So being in the membership site and getting a discount, it's like you're going to hear about the trips. Our Travsessed alumni who have been on trips, they get first dibs, and then it comes to the membership site.
Yep.
And then
you get
discounts.
Trip interest list.
Yeah.
That's how we're going to be doing it moving forward. And so, yeah, so that's really exciting. And then the other part is we're going to be hosting meetups in the US. So we'll pick a couple of different places. And then Aaron and I will basically plan and organize a really cool meetup. And only the people in the membership site, like that it will be for
and
you.
Friends of.
For them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's something I'm really excited about, because what we've learned with our trips is that, we've been teaching online for years, right? And we've been talking to people in DMs for years, or talking to people inside of our course for years. But there's something about getting out from behind the screen and meeting you guys in real life.
Yeah.
And like having these experiences and talking about real things and connecting, and the friendships that are created from these trips and from meeting up is something that is so magical and that I want more of. So to be able to create cool meetups where people in the membership site get to meet in real life and we get to meet you in real life, there's nothing like it.
It's just really cool, because our adventure trips, we always say, come as strangers, leave as family. And like, we've been getting multiple messages and pictures of people that were strangers on our trip, met in another country on our trip, and are now going on other vacations within the U.S. together. They're meeting up together. They're taking contracts together. It's absolutely phenomenal to see these close-knit bonds that are being built. And we also, remember the one meetup that we organized in our community in Atlanta? And then those two girls met, and then they were taking contracts together. They were like solo female travelers, and then they become travel buddies and started taking contracts. They were in two different modalities, started taking contracts together and meeting up and doing different things. And it was like, that's what this community is about, because you have a like-minded icebreaker, basically. If you connect, and most people do. And it's a really cool thing to see, and making the community stronger and closer has always been a dream of ours. And to be able to meet you guys in person, because it's like you said, the screen thing just gets old.
Yeah. I feel like it's a very all-inclusive membership, and obviously it's something that we're excited about, but I think it doesn't matter. Like, more importantly, I think it's something that's going to add a lot of value to the people in it, and the educational part, the course part, the access to us part, asking questions, the workshops, like how freaking fun is that, and how cool, and like all the different stuff to learn and just to connect with other travelers and the trips. Like, I just feel like this is going to be really, really freaking next level.
Dude, I'm so excited.
So Yes, this is something. So we're going to be rolling this out, like we said, a soft launch to people on our membership or in our membership site, on our email list. Oh, and I want to mention too, if you're listening to this and you're already a Traveler School student, Traveler School students already have access, right? Once you're a Traveler School student, you get lifetime access to the course. So they'll always have access to Traveler School, and then they'll be getting a really special offer just for the rest of the membership site. That other people won't get because they're already Traveler School
they've
students.
already paid for Traveler School. So
right.
Yeah.
So we'll be launching this probably next week. So make sure you're on our email list if you're interested, and it's going to be a low-cost monthly membership site, and it's going to include all of the things, like we said, our full course Traveler School, one-on-one access to Aaron and I for voice audio, monthly workshops with other travelers for lifestyle things, monthly Q&As with Aaron and I, discounts to all of our adventure trips, which again, I think that in itself, I would just sign up for that. Yeah. And then the meetups in the US, just for this chat. Membership, and then the community aspect, the community chat, the being able to connect with other travelers off social media. And I do, it's, I don't know, maybe it sounds a certain way, but I feel, and I think because we've gone live, because we've gone and met people in real life on our trips, it just showed me over and over again that we really do have the coolest people in the community. Just really fun, really open, really friendly, just like
supportive,
good,
caring,
fun, cool people. And so to be able just to connect with them and to meet them in real life and in the app and everything. So I'm excited to share it out.
Yeah, me too.
And we're, again, if you're interested in the soft launch, it will be offered for the only time at a lower rate than it will ever be, and you'll be grandfathered into that.
For the lifetime that you own that app.
For the lifetime you're a member. And we're excited for feedback. And the goal is to continue to put value into this and make it better, and like, okay, what can we add here, what can we do here, and all the things. So yeah, it's a work in progress, and I think it's going to be something really freaking cool. So
love it.
Anyways, go over to our website, join the email list. Yeah,
and if you have any questions on it, you can DM us at Kim and Aaron G on Instagram, or email us at hello@imtravsessed.com. If you have questions, if you're a Traveler School student and you have questions, if you want to get into the soft launch and have questions, please email us. We'll be happy to answer any questions that you have.
And please, if you're listening to this and there's somebody who that wants to start traveling or is already traveling or just has questions or is on the fence or whatever, it's like, please share this episode with them, or share, the
podcast.
Yeah, the podcast with them, because that's how all of this spreads and all this works, right? Is all of us just sharing with other people, because I feel like some people don't even know about, you only know about certain things because you hear it from people, right? And you're like, oh my God, I didn't even know that existed. That's amazing. So share it out. Share it out with all of your travel buddies. And thank you for being a part of this community. And we love you and we appreciate you. And we're excited to connect with you even more. So we will see you guys later, Gator.
I was going to say that was your best ending. I was wondering if it was going to end with something crazy.
I wasn't going to stop till I said something weird.
Okay. All right. Well, that's it. We'll see you. Come see us on Thursday. We'll have another episode for you on this podcast.